Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our second season of Flag Friday. Today will be our very first episode of the new school year, the 2021-22 school year here at Shasberry. Now, for those who do not know who I am Deputy Dwight Franklin, Bennington County Sheriff's Office, your school resource officer here at Shasberry Elementary. Now, I have been waiting all summer to get this season started, and I'm excited that it is finally here. And I get to share my knowledge and my hobby for collecting these flags and why they mean so much to me. And they mean so much to me in the fact that I like to share them with you. Now, how I got into the flag hobby was kind of accidental, but we will get into that as the season progresses. Also, before I get into today's flag, there will be 35 episodes recorded for you this year. Some countries you probably never heard of. Some countries you probably didn't think were countries. There will be some states that will repeat from last year with new clues. And I think there's one or two countries that also repeat as well. So, with all of that being said, this is going to be a pretty interesting Black Friday season. There'll be a couple of episodes that might be interactive as well. Still working on a few things here. And you never know what's going to show up or who is going to show up in my videos this year. So keep an eye out. Might be some surprises this year. But we're still early. So we're going to stay on track and take care of the first episode today. So, with all the clues you were given this week, did anyone figure out which country I was referring to? Now, there was one person that gave me the guess. And when they find out what the answer is this morning, today, they're going to kick themselves because the country they picked is right next door to this country I'm going to talk about and show you today. Now, I'm going to give you one more chance before I grab the flag. Has anyone had any idea, with all the clues you were given this week, which country I'm talking about? The one that I thought may give you a hint, or some of you a hint, after the fall of the Soviet Union back in 1991, way before some of you were here, the country of Soviet Union fell, and this country was once a state, became an independent country. Let you think on that one for a split second. I'll be right back with the answer, and when I come back with the answer, one or two of you probably like, I should have known. So wait right here. Be right back. So, what's your answer? Have you figured it out? Now, I'll give it to some of you. Some of you probably didn't know this country exists. Well, that's why we're here, for you to learn, not just to learn more about me, and to learn more about why these flags or countries are important. A lot of them do have a personal connection. Some don't. So there's a different theme this year coming in. So the first country we're going to see today, I have a military connection to. Lo and behold, the country of Uzbekistan. Look at that. Uzbekistan, an old Russian state that became an independent country back in 1991. As you can see, red, white, blue, and green. The moon stands for the new republic. The stars stand for month one, stand for each month of the year. The blue stands for water and the sky. Red stands for the life force of the people. Green is nature and fertility. And white is purity. Very beautiful flag. Very wonderful people. And I spent a month here in Uzbekistan before going to Afghanistan for 9 months. I was stationed in K2. I don't think the base exists anymore, but I was there for a month and I got to work along with some of the Uzbekistanians. And I have to say, very nice people. Very nice people. And one thing about this country that I will never forget, besides the nice people, was the weather. I was there in August, middle of summer, or at the end of summer. It got to 130 degrees. That's very hot. 130 degrees. Now, there was no humidity, so it didn't feel heavy, but it was still hot. Very hot. That's what we call Black Flag Days, where you don't go outside and do any physical activity whatsoever, or you would get in trouble. So we stayed inside of our tent, which was 70 degrees. Going from 70 degrees to 130 degrees, a 60-degree temperature jump, you would bust out in a sweat very quickly. So if you ever do go to this country in the middle of summer, drink plenty of water. So, one more time, Uzbekistan. This country is also part of the old Mongol Empire and was actually taken over by Russia in the 19th century. And now, once again, they're an independent country. And they actually just celebrated Independence Day earlier this week. And I believe it was yesterday. So I didn't give you that Flag Friday fact on purpose, because I would have given the answer away. So Uzbekistan is the country for today. And I hope you enjoyed today's Flag Friday. Stay tuned for next week. Next week's going to be U.S. state. Again, there will be clues for the week, and you have to guess which state it is. Could it be a repeat from last year? I guess you have to wait and see. Until then, stay respectful, continue to wear your mask, continue to do your schoolwork, work hard, and I will see you next week.